something you ain't know. Hot topics, that's the name of the show. Hit us with a like, follow, share, and a cash app. Coming to you, player. Chicken little really fell from the sky. And half the truth ain't nothing but a lie. It's time to tell the truth. It's time to tell the truth. It's time to tell the truth. It's time to tell
the truth. Time to tell the truth.
If one word is what we came to do.
Guess who's back? It's your boy Art, my sidekick Blue. Welcome to another edition of Time to Tell the Truth. Look, man, we got a hot topic on for y'all tonight. It's a cruel, cruel world out here. That's the topic. That's the topic for tonight. It's a cruel, cruel world. Very cruel. And we got to stay on top of it, especially for our kids, bro.
You already know it's time to tell the truth. Give us a call, 704-449-6563. Again, 704-449-6563 at highlight at everyone. Like the page, put your cash apps up. You already know. You can watch us as well on YouTube. Time to Tell the Truth podcast. All one word. It's time to tell the truth. What's going on, Sarah Bell?
Hey, we see you, Sarah Bell. We see you, Bond. Hey, man, we got it going on today. We're going to be showing this clip over and over today because we think it's very, very important. Our kids out here not understanding that this is a cruel, cruel world out here, man, and anything is liable to happen at any given moment.
I think what's going on in the world with the new generation is I think that all the youth think that tomorrow is promised. And I think that they have grown up too fast. I think that they think that they are adults at 12 and 13, 14 years old. And I don't think nobody's really talking to them about reality and how cruel the world can be. I mean, we see videos all the time on the internet of people, man, all kind of stuff. People getting hit in the head with baseball bats and people getting stomped out after they already laid out unconscious. And I mean, we already know this is a real world. I mean, I think that we have to have these conversations with our kids about if they don't do right about certain people and protecting themselves out here and being smart, they can end up in the casket.
Absolutely. And that's what's happening on a lot. See, you don't have to be the one that start nothing. You don't have to be the one that do nothing, but it's always the bystander that always getting the brunt of the deal. You don't even have to be in nothing. All you have to be is in the wrong place at the wrong time. And that's the problem.
In the wrong place in the wrong time, added with a bad decision. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
We say this all the time. A good person will throw a brick if everybody throwing bricks.
Absolutely. A good person will pick one up.
Yep.
They incite you to do things all the time. We have to be smarter than that. That's a fact. You know, we got to be smarter in doing that. Now we got a clip that we want to show y'all. We're gonna keep playing this clip over and over because this clip happened in Charlotte. Then the blow happened right here in the city.
Yeah, where Charlotte High School.
At the high school. Man, and it's terrible what happened, but we're going to show this clip and we're going to talk about it a little bit. Now, that doggone cops just slammed that little girl on the concrete. Now, they say she had a seizure. Somebody said her neck was broke. You know, that she lost hearing in one side of her ear. We're going to show that over and over for people that didn't get to see it. But, you know, didn't get a clear look at it.
My kids go to that school. That's crazy. The officer was definitely wrong for that.
Absolutely. We agree that officer was dead wrong for doing what he did, you know, and make it so bad the officer was black.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Now, what's the punishment y'all think that guy ought to get? I
think he should definitely lose his job, but behind it, I don't know, because it's a slippery slope. It's a very slippery slope because when you talk about it, you break it down to what actually happened. First of all, we all know that you can break up a fight without doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody done been in the midst of a fight, around a fight, seen a fight. And my thing is, even if you fighting my people and I'm trying to stop you, that's overkill. You ain't got to do all that like that. I mean, that's definitely completely unacceptable.
Yeah,
And I
absolutely.
agree with that. And with that man strip that he showed, lifting that young lady up in the air like that, dropping her on her face, he could have grabbed her arm. She wouldn't have been able to move.
He definitely needs jail time, Blow. What? Okay, what if that was your child?
Oh, now that
Yeah,
right,
no, I'm just saying.
now that's the first thing I thought about whenever I even made a decision on how I felt about the video.
Right.
If that was my child, ain't nothing that could make it okay.
Make it right. Nothing can make that right.
No.
You know, could nothing make that right? We're gonna show that clip one more time for people that didn't see it, because we want to iterate and keep iterating the whole process that happened. Now, Bro, give us a rundown on what happened, how this thing started.
All right, so me and Art watched it a couple times. What it looked like happened was it was an adult out there. It was an adult. He had on an army green shirt and an army green hat, and he was walking around. I don't know what the backdrop was, but he was walking around, and a young lady in a red shirt came and swung on him a couple times. He was kind of retreating a little bit. You see a little further on in the video, a whole bunch of kids around him. The girl that got slammed was on top of the man.
Beating on him.
She was on top of him, beating on him.
Yeah.
The police came in, was trying to get the crowd back, pulled out his taser. She got up and still tried to get back around the police to the adult. So me and Art come to, I come to the conclusion, I can't speak for Art, that he did that to protect the man.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but that don't make it right. So let's get that straight.
That don't make it right.
Nah, because that was an overkill. But we're gonna show y'all this clip one more time. And so we're gonna try to show it to you from the beginning.
I'm going to jail. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us
Yeah, absolutely. I am too. I'm going to jail, and he gonna beat me there. He gonna be going down there. He better be, because I'm gonna be after him. Yeah. We getting ready to show this clip again, and we're gonna slow it. I wish we could just slow it down a little bit, and so y'all can see it from the beginning to where you're gonna have the teacher. It looked like a teacher. He's a grown man walking in a green shirt. It's a girl come up behind him, start beating on him. He falls to the ground, and a lot of them jump on him, including the little girl that got slammed. So we're gonna try to slow it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like pause it, and then me and Arthur just talk through it.
All right.
To kind of keep y'all on what's going on, so we can see. All right, so. All right, so right here from the top. All right, so I got it paused. All right, so the guy right here, you see the guy right here
in the green.
In the green.
Yeah.
You see the girl with the red right here. It look like she coming up and she go hit the guy in the green.
Yeah, the guy in the green.
Yeah, she hit there. Yep, and he's not a guy on the green, is on the ground.
Pause it. Let me get back on.
All right, right here. So this is the guy that was attacked by the girl in the green. That's clearly an adult.
Right.
The young lady that was eventually hurt is the one right here on top of her with her hands on him.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, she's still on him. All right. All right, now, okay, so this guy move out the way. All right, now she's still trying to get around and swing at the guy on the ground again.
Right.
The police seen that, and he grabbed her.
Right.
And then that's when everything,
That's when he slapped.
That's when he slammed it.
Overkill still.
Yeah.
So we're going to run it back one more time. Run it back, Blow, one more time so they can see it. Since they see what was going on and what was happening, they can follow it a little bit.
All right, cool. Now here we go from the top.
I flinch every time I see that. I really do. I flinch, man, and close my eyes because I can feel it.
It was gruesome.
I feel it every time I do it. But what I'm looking at here is that I don't know how that started, but we can see from the film, and I'm sure they're going to be looking at this film. This girl, I don't know how she got on top of that adult and pushed him down, however, and then they all started getting on and start beating.
And that's what Art was saying. What about the person that actually started this? Where's the girl in the red?
Absolutely. Do she bear any brunt of responsibility of what happened to maybe her friend?
That girl could have lost her life.
Absolutely. you come an adult, who does that? I mean, when did we get to start jumping on teachers and stuff? Boy, we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that. I'm just telling you. Because, you know, even if I'd have been the girl probably that got hurt like that or the boy that got hurt like that, once I healed up, I'd have still had something coming. I'm just telling you, that's the way we grew up. After all of that, and I'd have healed up, I still had a whooping coming. Yeah, for getting in the way out there, man. What in the world? For doing stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. We got to teach our kids to stay out of the way and stay out of the midst of stuff like that. That type of trouble and stuff. We have to have some responsibility, bro.
We have to. And in a situation like this, you can't even blame it on race.
No.
We talk about now, had it been the white cop, now would it be different?
They'd have been talking about race. Had it been that white cop that was standing there doing the tasing, that would have been racial.
Yeah, because he on a leave, he probably still getting paid right now.
Right.
That seemed to be an issue that all black people we want to check into.
Right.
Whenever that type of stuff goes on, we like to be like, oh well, he's still getting paid.
Yeah. And they want to talk about that, but I'm just saying, man, the thing didn't have to go down like that. None of that had to happen like that.
No, it didn't.
But because we get in the way, we don't know how to stay out of the way, and because it is a cruel, cruel world. Now, if that would have been somebody else, what if been somebody with a pistol? Somebody could have wound up dead out there. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because I think the cops should have been like aware of his surroundings a little bit more.
Right.
That was not a club, you know. And they canceled school tomorrow.
Wow.
Well, why they cancel school tomorrow? And they've been going to school. Didn't they go to school Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Did it happen Friday or Thursday?
I think it happened Friday. And I think they cancel school tomorrow. But, you know, that is really, all of that out there going on is unacceptable.
Yeah, that's definitely uncalled for.
When you start to let kids out, I don't think you ought to let them out like that, no way, in masses. I mean, given what's going on today. We didn't do it like that when we was going to school. I'm telling you, it wasn't nothing like that.
Everybody grown. Ain't no kids out there. Ain't no kids, because a kid know better than to do that. That's the whole thing. We as parents got to do a better job of, mine ain't no kid.
And I went when the tensions were high, though, bro. I went when the tensions were high. I was going to school when the tensions were high. I mean, you know, they was just coming out of all that racism stuff. I mean, all of it deep, but I mean, I was going to a segregated school, but still, there was a lot of people didn't like it. It was still a lot. I mean, I had a racist shop teacher, okay? So, I mean, I was in that area. I'm talking about, but we still didn't have all that going on, what we got right now. Something is off right now. And we had to figure it out. We as adults and fathers and mothers and brothers and sisters and all of that, aunts and uncles, we gotta figure this thing out.
Yeah, they ain't got to listen to nobody. They listen to their parents. Their parents most of the time their parents on the same stuff they on.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
yeah, they want to run down and jump on the bus driver.
Yep.
Or the teacher.
Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, still you supposed to let an adult handle that situation. I think that a lot of that comes from not having no respect, man, not being taught the respect that you ought to have, even for grown people. Even though you don't like grown people, you got to have some respect.
You can't beat up the grown person. What are you doing?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And to be honest, the grown man would have been wrong if he would have slammed you.
Yeah.
You ran up on him like that.
Yeah. What if the man on the ground would have been the one to doing the slamming? Now, you ran up on him and got on him, on top of him. We clearly see it in the film. Would he have been right?
I mean, it's always a consequence for your actions,
Yeah.
and we all know about world stuff, and we know how it goes. I mean, we done see videos. Somebody will slam you like that. Police slam that girl and stomp your head 6, 7, 8 times.
Yeah.
While you out there sleep.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody taught having these conversations with your kids.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's cruel. It's cruel. Like
I mean, it's a cruel world, man.
Yeah.
It is a cruel world, but you gotta be. That's what people don't want to do. They don't want to let reality be reality. Reality is real.
Yeah. And I found out today that a lot of people really don't know what's going on out here.
It don't matter.
What made her do that to that man? Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
It don't matter. I mean, somebody put up a good enough reason.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't a good enough reason because she got a parent.
Exactly. That's the thing. Let me ask you, what would you been telling your kid Look, anything go down, let me handle that.
That don't make
You
no
can't
sense.
handle it. You cannot handle that. Let me handle it.
Ain't no child got no business approaching no adult like that.
Yeah, no. Not like they gonna beat
Come
somebody
on,
up,
man.
man.
The only
Come
way
on,
you
man.
go beat him up is if he let you. And that's
Exactly.
probably what he did, laying on the ground. He letting her have that.
Yeah, exactly.
So he don't get in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying, what would you do? How would you handle your kids? What do you tell your kids? I mean, don't go to school acting up. Now, I'm a big defender of that. Look, you go to that school and you do what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be going there, you're supposed to be learning something, and you're supposed to be coming back home.
My kids wouldn't have done that because they know their mama coming. Well, that's the whole thing. And that's who they're supposed to be calling.
Exactly.
That young lady ain't got no business doing that.
Thank you. Thank you. Your mama's supposed to go down there and handle it. Your dad is supposed to go down there and handle it. That's who's supposed to handle another adult.
And if your child call you with something that ain't even worth that, you go tell them, why is you calling me talking about that? That ain't even, you adult minded enough to know that it ain't worth trying to jump on the man about.
Right. And let's get it straight. A lot of times the kid will bring you back something that somebody done, but they be stretching the truth. They don't be telling the whole truth. Mine come to me talking about something. My first thing is, what exactly did you do? Yeah. Don't start lying to me about what you did. Tell me every single thing
what I need to know.
You did.
Who believe they kids? I don't believe. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Absolutely not.
I don't believe mine.
No, absolutely not.
I don't believe my child.
I'm questioning to the T.
Yep. Now I'm not gonna go handle what we got to handle. I'm gonna go handle it. But I don't believe what he say.
Yeah, not every single word of it, because it's gonna be more to it than that. Exactly. Because the first thing I personally remember getting in trouble at school, and they telling me, "What did you do?" I'm telling half the truth. I ain't telling the whole truth. I done did a little something. I mean, I did a little something. Yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they ain't gonna go running down there talking about they're jumping on no teacher and they don't know what happened. Mm-hmm. You get down there, how many times the parents went down there and got thrown under the bus themselves for running down there off of what a child said, and it wasn't even true. Mm-hmm. That's the problem.
And Tuesday, the young lady probably gonna be right back in class. The one that started it.
Yeah, the one that started, I think she deserves something too.
Wasn't that girl, man? This is the point that I keep saying. Thank God she lived from that. Mm-hmm. Man, that is not, man, that little girl got a tough spirit.
Yeah.
To even survive that.
Yeah, absolutely. She got a tough something. And like I say, they say she broke her neck. They say she got partial hearing. She had a seizure on the scene.
Yeah, she had a seizure on the scene. You can see her shaking.
Yeah.
My mama says that he tasered her.
Yeah, afterwards. Overkill by any stretch of the imagination. I don't like that.
No, neither.
You know, but you get yourself in these positions. I don't even know what she was doing in the Freya thing, because the other girl ran up behind him. The other girl
ran up behind him, swinging on him, or you just go finish him.
Yeah. So
and I don't want to be, I ain't trying to make light of the situation.
No.
But I mean, we see with our own eyes.
Yeah, what was going on and what happened.
She was on the man.
Yeah. And this other guy came, so they looking at all the stuff we just looked at, but I don't like it.
I mean, she gonna get a settlement.
Yeah.
For the simple fact, she gonna have a hospital bill.
Yeah.
And they gonna have to pay that.
Yeah.
And she gonna get the change.
Absolutely. Which, I mean, it's cruel out there. It's cruel in these schools these days. People coming shooting up the schools. They're doing everything in the school, but it's no way it should have been that much commotion going on out of school.
And you got to talk to these kids. You got to show kids videos like that. You got to talk to them. You got to let your kids know, man, don't get caught up in that stuff like that.
Exactly.
Man. You can't get caught up in that.
Exactly. You can't. You get caught up in that, it's a lot. You're going to start getting caught up right after that. It's just like getting a ticket. Everybody know when you get one ticket, boy, you get 2 or 3 right there. Right there. Bah, 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 stuff to start happening.
Yep.
Yeah. When you start getting in the way, stuff start happening. You got to start staying out of the way. Stuff gonna happen.
You better stay out the way.
I don't know how many times the innocent bystander done got killed, done got shot. They have nothing to do with the whole situation. Even just trying to break up a fight. A lot of times you can't break up the wrong fight. You better not break up the wrong fight. How many times
somebody gonna jump on you?
Yeah. How many times have we seen that?
But that was one of them kind of situations like that. She think just because he's trying to break it up, she go jump on, so she go hit him with a couple.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And so you can't go breaking up everybody's fight. You can't go getting in the middle of what everybody else has got going on. Because usually it ain't that person that usually get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can get hurt.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like about when people be beefing and people be falling out and people be talking junk about this person, even with family. You don't like this family member, you don't like that family member. Y'all stirring up a pot of trouble that when the stuff do come to a head, somebody might get hurt.
Well, somebody will. That's why I don't like the drive-by shootings and stuff like that, bro.
Yes.
Because you ain't shooting at nobody. You not going to get the person. How many times do they actually get the person they shooting at? You come in and shoot through somebody's house, you done killed a baby.
Crazy.
How many times that has happened? You know, kill up a baby, kill somebody's baby. The person you were shooting at ain't even there. Oh, man, that's crazy. Show that clip again, bro, because we're going to keep showing this clip just to remind people of how cruel this world is out here.
Man, you better know it's cool, and ain't nobody got to tell you it's
I flinch up every time I see that. It's just heartbreaking, man. That somebody could even do that to another person. Nevertheless, you know, you got a bunch of commotion going on. That's why I always tell people I couldn't be no cop. Because people are not gonna listen. And when you don't listen, there's the consequences to not listen.
and then you get in trouble.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be the one in trouble. Because if I was a cop, I ain't doing a lot of fighting with people and stuff like that. We already got 2 streets named after cops down here in Charlotte right now. Good friend of mine. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, come on, man. You can't be wrestling with nobody and you're a cop, man. They take your gun and kill you with it because that's what happened to them 2 cops.
Mm-hmm.
Dude took their gun and shot them with it. Now, what do you look like not coming home and you the one got the gun? That wouldn't be happening if that was me. See, that's what I'm saying. No, not somebody get my pistol and shoot me
and
with
they
it. So
take that serve and protect stuff a little far. He's trying to protect the man, but he done hurt somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. So I wouldn't want to be in no positions like that, you know, because I hear a lot of people telling people, well, why don't you go be a cop? This, that, and that. A lot of people don't want to be no cop.
No.
And a lot of black people don't want to be cops. You know, because they know just as soon as they shoot somebody, you can shoot a white person just like a black person. You know what I'm saying? And you can still be in just as much trouble for shooting a white person as a white person could be in trouble for shooting a black person.
Mm-hmm.
You can find yourself without a job and in jail. Overkill, adrenaline is going. It's a whole different world.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people go learn from this.
Yeah.
I believe a lot of them young kids will probably learn. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, seeing that along with the parents talking to them, hopefully the parents are talking to their kids, telling their kids, man, you is not grown.
Yeah, exactly. Stop trying to act like you're a grown person. And parents, please stop trying to treat these kids like they're grown when they're not grown. You're supposed to discipline them kids, man, so they'll know how to go to school, do what they got to do, and get back home. You know, although they're not getting taught anything in school these days anyway. They're not teaching, they're not educating, they're indoctrinating. Mm-hmm. That's what's going on right here. And I'm gonna tell you something. I really didn't know that people still hadn't got it. Me and Blow been going on this show for the last 3 weeks trying to tell you what they trying to get going out here.
Mm-hmm.
These people are trying to get a civil war started. Had that been the white police, that might have triggered that.
Yeah, it would have definitely been
It might have been a triggering moment. They're gonna be putting up some false flags. They're gonna be doing stuff. They might even go to a college. They might even go to a college and kill up some people. Okay, they might just go kill up some people, put on MAGA hats or whatever they want to do, and then try to get that thing started like that. You see how we go off the rails when somebody put on a MAGA hat and went to the college? They go running the people off, scared to death to debate somebody. When did we get that scared? I'm just saying, you at a college, you got a whole debate team at the college. When did you get scared to sit down in front of somebody and have a conversation? I mean, come on, man, you can't do that. There was only one guy I seen on that clip that was willing to stand there and have a conversation with them people. The rest trying to run them off. Why are you getting mad? Something is wrong. Something is off. You can't see that something is off with that. These people couldn't get the race war started. They couldn't get the civil war started up in Chicago. They couldn't get it started in Portland. They couldn't get it started out in LA because they wanted to try to mix them in.
That's why they're trying the food stamp thing.
Yeah, that's and I couldn't believe people don't know to this day who got the food stamps held up. Y'all don't know who got the food stamps held up right now. Tell me, y'all know. Y'all all that's watching tonight, tell me you know who's holding these food stamps up. Because somebody told me today that Donald Trump was holding it up. And I said, man, where have you been for the last 2 or 3 weeks? Oh, Donald Trump got the food stamps. How has Donald Trump got the food stamps held up? Somebody please tell me that, comment on that. Because y'all don't, if you don't know by now what's going on, you need to get some education. You need to educate yourself about what happens in Congress, in the Senate. You need to start watching people that don't have one political side or the other. Basically, they have nothing to gain from that, from telling you the freaking truth. CNN got something to gain, Fox News, MSNBC, all of them got something to gain. Me and Blow don't have a thing to gain. We sit here week after week, spending our time. We go looking into this stuff and looking up everything, looking these situations up so we can come and tell you. And we still got people that'll go out and don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they just overlooking the filibuster.
Yeah.
Chuck Schumer and all these people.
Yeah. Okay, for people that don't know, it takes 60 votes. I think it takes, 60 votes? They only got 52. They only got 53 people in the Senate. For all of them vote, that still ain't enough. You need some people from the other side to sign it. They just signed the same bill not even 6 months ago. It's a continuing resolution. We just said that. They call it a CR. We just told you that. Why don't y'all try to educate some of your friends and stuff that don't seem to know nothing about nothing if they take 5 minutes to look into something and say, you know what, doggone is right. But me and Blow still having a hard time for people accepting that the shot was good for you. And you see people falling over out here like flies, man.
Oh, everybody dying.
Yeah. You see people falling over.
To be honest with you, a lot of these celebrity people that's been dying in the last 3-4 years are odds. I mean, they be going back to back.
Yeah, that thing is real, man. They already been proving that thing. They've been proving that thing wasn't no good for you. They still proving it to this day. You know, and you still got people arguing with me and Blow about that. You ain't did that much homework. Now it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
Now you ought to at least be done some homework on that. But believe it or not, you got still people that live in the shelter. They live in a bunker somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, come on! It's a cruel world out here. We've been having a lot of shootings off in Charlotte lately. A lot of killings just about every day. Now I think we need the National Guard down this way. I'm serious. Hey man, come and straighten this stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have people arguing with me about
the little girl that was probably out there in the parking lot. I ain't gonna say she was because I don't know for sure. Got killed the same night.
Yeah.
In West Charlotte. It was a Halloween party that night.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That same night, another little girl got killed, actually killed.
Yeah. It was at the same school, probably there that day.
Yeah. That's crazy. You know, that's what's going on. We had 2 get killed the day before that, 1 or 2 the day before, and that's the way they've been doing.
Oh yeah, Charlotte, they've been getting knocked off every day. People been dying every day.
I mean, they trying to catch a record. They trying to catch Chicago. Yeah, come on, man. We got to do better. This thing is getting cruel. It ain't gonna get no better.
It's been cruel.
Yeah,
it's been cruel.
Yeah,
we see all the World Star stuff, all the stuff, man. We know we got family members that been down there. We done been to the cemetery. Yeah. We know this world is cruel.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's foul.
Exactly.
It's real foul.
And it's been foul. And you don't want your kids to get caught up in this.
That's what we're trying to do today.
I mean, I don't get it, man, because you know what you gotta, man. So many, man, you ask somebody, man, what you up to? Man, what they say most of the time? Staying out of the way.
Yeah, getting out of the way, staying out of the way.
But you're not telling your kids that.
Yeah.
They in the way.
They sure live.
They in the way. You allowing your kid to be in the way and you out the way.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense to me.
It sure don't. It don't make no sense at all.
You got to be out. That video is a perfect example of how the universe works. Yeah. Somebody else gets some stuff started and you dang go just jump right on board and you the one get hurt.
It happens all the time. He just went up there to see. No, he went up there and got in the way.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what he did.
You see that story all the time, man. Oh, he was just a nice, calm person, man. 2 people were fighting. He tried to stop it. They shot him.
He got killed. He wound up getting killed. Yeah. You know, a dead hero. I'm just saying, man, a dead hero. I mean, come on, man. It's true. Yeah, it is. That's what happened. Me and Blow come here, man. We try to tell y'all about this stuff because we want you to really learn. We care about the kids.
I want to know if the food stuff's really held up. Oh, well, they don't come out to the 3rd anyway, right? I don't think they be coming out to the 3rd because I ain't seen no commotion yet.
Well, they're gonna pay it. Some judge ordered them to pay it from somewhere, so they can. All they're gonna do is take money from one place to get it to another.
Oh, so they're gonna pay it?
Yeah, they're gonna pay it.
Okay.
They're gonna pay it, but that ain't gonna do nothing besides. That's just a short time situation. I mean, you got to keep on. Go ahead and open the government up. And go ahead and start getting it back at it. And that's what they should be doing. But they won't open it. The Democrats will keep it closed. They want this civil war. You should have seen all them black. We showed y'all all them black people that was out there talking about what they was going to do. What they do you know, bro, I went to Sam's Club today. Do you know that by the time you check out and you walk to the door, they already know whether you're going to pay for everything?
What you mean?
That's what I said. If you go to self-checkout at Sam's and you self-check yourself out,
yeah.
They get to the door, they already know you done paid for everything.
Yeah.
With something they got in their hand.
Yeah.
That's how advanced this stuff is.
Yeah, it is advanced. Because like even if you try I ain't gonna tell you how I know this. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know if you try to pump fake, they got the thing here to show you pump faking.
Yeah.
I said, well, you better try it again. Well, we saw what you did.
Yeah. Don't make a scam.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Hey, look, either you can try that one more time or we're going to come assist you.
Yeah, they know. They have something to stand at the door. They can look in their thing and tell if everything in there you got paid for in your basket. And so we had people on, well, I said that to say this. We had people that we showed y'all clips last week of people talking about how they're going to walk out of these people's stores. They're going to roll buggers out. They don't get their food stamps. They're going to do the. You ain't going nowhere. They got facial recognition. They got everything. Yeah. They got facial recognition. They can spot you with and go. You going to jail.
You going to jail.
Yeah. I mean, you had all these people, but we telling y'all what they were trying to do. They're trying to spark this thing off. They can't get it smart. They thought food stamps was gonna do it. That won't do it. So now they looking for something else. Keep your eyes watched for a false flag somewhere. A bunch of blacks get killed up at a game somewhere like that, and and they're gonna try to blame it on somebody, and they're gonna spark outrage. That's what you call a false flag. Yeah. They do that to try to spark what they want to spark. They can't win elections. They done been caught cheating, doing all of this stuff, man. Really, to me, ain't enough of them going to jail right now, Blow. Out of all the stuff that they done, there ought to be a lot of them going to jail right now, to prison. Because we can't have that, man. We can't have people just doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. These people throw a rock and hide their hand. It's crazy. But when we get back to our kids and back on this kid thing, that's what we was coming to tell y'all today, man. Listen, it's foul out here. It's crazy. It's a cruel world. They just doing everything. I ain't never seen it like this, bro.
Nah, me either. And like I said, it just stem from ain't no control. We ain't got no control of.
Yeah.
They ain't learning nothing in school.
They ain't learning nothing, and we ain't teaching nothing at home. That's the bottom line. We got to start teaching them at home.
I mean, we got to, man. I mean, I don't even know, man. Do you know if your kid can read or count?
Well, I know most of them don't know.
I don't even think a lot of people even know if their kid can even,
Yeah.
So we got going on. Shouldn't that much, man. We talking about what happened in Charlotte this week.
Yeah. Did you see what happened at West Charlotte School? We're gonna play the clip again. We've been playing that clip over and over, just so everybody can see what happened. I mean, it wasn't. They couldn't put it on a race thing, but the guy still was dead wrong.
Here we go.
But that would have been my daughter. We would have had a bunch of problems. Every time I see it, I get mad because I mean, there's no sense in that, man. There's no sense in it. It ain't no sense in nobody slamming no child like that. Even though we showed you from the beginning how all that stuff transpired.
Girls trying to jump on a grown man.
I don't understand that. I mean, would you let your kid go out there trying to jump on a grown man, or would you tell him, look, matter of fact, that's what happened. The respect is gone.
Yeah.
And I believe that stuff started at home. I believe kids have lost all respect for their parents. They got to know how to act when they go out.
But see, I think what it is we is in a different era. Like, I keep remember when I was little, my grandma was old. Like, their parents don't respect nobody.
Yeah.
They mama cussing out people in front of them.
Yeah. I know. Well, see, that's what's happening.
Cussing out their teachers in front of them and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You ain't got to respect this, all this type of stuff.
Well, used to, the kids would go in the room. Go in the room.
You didn't even grown folk talk with
Yeah, you didn't even in grown folk conversation.
No.
Yeah, go in the room. Go in your room. And that's what you did. You went in the room.
Yeah, well, he haven't been yet. He haven't been yet. Hopefully he charged immediately.
Yeah.
Should be.
He sure should. You wrong. Children learn a lot in the community.
Well, we all learn in the community, but
what do you learn?
No, and I'm gonna tell you something.
What do you learn?
It don't matter what you learn in the community because they don't go on in my house. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you learn in the community. What they got to do with what's going on in my house? Well, my child learned what I teach them.
Exactly.
Because if they go out there and they do whatever the world out there teach them, it's gonna stop when they come in the door.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Well, that's what we're talking about. It's a lot of stuff going on out there that ain't right. Back in the day,
the girl never had to do is look at you.
Absolutely. They look at you a certain way and you know where to go. Mm-hmm. And you respected that. And if you went and disrespected another grown-up, you had something coming.
Yeah.
You had something coming when you went to respect another grown-up and you done went down there talking crazy to a grown-up. Are you serious? Mm-hmm. Man, you come on, man. You were out of your mind. But what happens is today, kids get to stay in the room. You leave the kids in the room, the grown folks talking, they listening. You disrespecting me, I'm disrespecting you, we disrespecting each other, and the kids they're saying, well, I can get in this too. Yeah. And anybody else I see I can get into it with. Yeah. I ain't got to respect them. Yeah. And then when you got mom and dad and they're talking crazy about the neighbor in front of the kid, you know what happened.
Yeah, that's why it's happening in the streets.
That's exactly why it's happening in the streets. Yeah. You're right. That's exactly why it's happening in the streets.
You gotta have respect for adults and authority figures.
You got to teach them that. Well, I'm just saying. Now, it's a lot of us Bible believing people in here today, in this quay, and I know it is. So why you got preachers out there calling people in authority and leaders all kind of crazy names? The Bible didn't tell you to do that. From what I read, it told you to pray for all those that are in authority, that you might lead a quiet and peaceable life, because God placed them there. You didn't put them there. God actually put them there. He told you to pray for them. Now, what does a preacher got up the road doing up there, cussing them out, cussing people out? See, that ain't the way you do that. And so when your child see mom and dad doing that, I mean, your child see mom and dad up there cussing the president of the United States out like a dog.
He ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't this,
Yeah.
he ain't that.
I mean, what is they gonna think? They think they can cuss anybody, police, it don't matter, whoever else. I mean, that's what they think. So we don't want to do that. We're responsible for something. We got to be responsible for some part of it. Yeah. All them kids at that school that have got into that mix and doing that, the parents got some responsibility.
Wrong, and I'm gonna say this, and I get a bad rap for being devil's advocate. But as wrong as what he did to that girl is, she should have been taught better.
Yeah.
Because she had no business on top of that grown man.
Sure did.
What did you finna do to that grown man?
You should have knew better. You should have knew better.
What is you doing on top of that grown man?
Yeah.
I mean, that don't make no sense. What is you doing?
Yeah.
Just been how many parents are not aware of what their children are doing.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If you ain't teach it, they ain't learning.
Yeah.
That's one thing that everybody needs to be aware of that.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you something, man. The one thing about this show is I can only talk about me and my life. Man.
Exactly.
But I done told my son before, and I done told my child, look here, man, you running out here, man. If I can't tell you nothing, man, look here, man. Something go out there, something happen to you. I'm gonna put some skinny jeans on you, man. You're gonna be up there in the box.
Yeah.
If you ain't gonna listen to me, the streets is gonna teach you this
They're
stuff.
gonna teach you something. You're gonna listen to somebody.
You gonna listen to somebody.
My mama used to tell me that all the time.
Somebody's supposed to tell that girl, and she's supposed to know that something, man, look, something can happen to you anytime you in the way. Exactly. That's why we all trying to stay out the way.
Exactly.
What do you think out the way mean? Out of jail?
Yeah.
Out of the streets?
Yeah.
Out of the casket?
Absolutely.
I'm trying to stay out the way.
All the way out the way. My mama used to tell me, somebody gonna tell you something. If you don't want to listen to nobody, you're gonna listen to somebody. Even if you go to prison, you're listening to somebody. You're gonna have to listen to somebody.
Yeah, he the expert, not her. Yeah, but you're right. You're right. I'm not trying to make it right. I'm not trying to make his action right, because it'll never be. But what I'm telling you is somebody has to. She's a child.
Yeah.
And they always say a child need to stay in a child place.
Absolutely.
She was out of a child's place.
Right.
So she ended up in the adult.
Exactly.
That's what happened.
But that's what he would do to adults. That's what he do to adults. So you got out of a child's place and went into adult space.
Yep.
And you got what happened to you, what would happen to an adult.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what happened. That's just like a 10-year-old getting a pistol trying to go shoot a cop. The cop gonna shoot him. He gonna kill him. Why? This 10-year-old, this 15-year-old has no business trying to get in an adult space. You don't even need a gun at that area, at that age. You shouldn't even be having a gun. So now you going trying to shoot a cop and pulling a gun, you get the results of an adult. Just like if an adult would pull a gun on a cop, you're gonna get those results. Yep. So when you step out of your child's place and step into an adult's place, the results is the same.
Yep. You get the same thing an adult again.
Exactly. Whether you're an expert or not, you get that. See, so that's why you're supposed to have some training, okay, to understand that you need to stay in a child's place and don't be trying to get in an adult space. That's the problem. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest problem.
Because really, that became grown man business when they started jumping on the grown man. Now, if it's been two little kids fighting, that's a different thing.
That's a whole different
That might have been called for the one adult grab one, kicking and screaming away, the other one grabbing the other little kid, kicking and screaming away. You pull them apart.
Right.
But when you on top of a grown man, you know,
you're going to get grown man actions, and that's what happens. You got to stay in your place.
And it's not right.
No.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Art can't even watch the video.
Yeah.
Man, when the first time I saw it, man, the first thing came to my mind was, man, my child. I ain't gonna lie, man. If somebody did that to my child, I would lose my mind.
When there's a conflict, somebody got to be an adult. Absolutely. Absolutely. But see, you're absolutely right. But the problem with somebody being adult, it can't be the child that's going to be the adult. That's all. That's all it is. The child can't be the adult. You're right. The child cannot be, let me say it again. The child can't be the adult in the room.
Right.
That's the part.
Yeah.
That's where it goes south at.
And an adult only know how to be an adult.
That's all he gonna be is an adult. He gonna handle adult situations. Now everybody can't handle a kid because everybody don't know how to handle a kid. But everybody, once they're an adult, they're gonna handle things in an adult manner.
And you can end up in a bad situation.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to her.
Yeah.
She ended up in a bad situation.
Let's slow it down. Let's show it one more time, bro.
I mean, this stuff is crazy. We gonna kind of do what we did the last time. Is just walk through what happened. If you know, just kind of what we see.
Yeah.
Because we might but from right here, it looked like a group of kids get into some. All right, we got the guy right here
in the green.
In the green with the green and the hat.
Clearly, he's an adult.
He's an adult. I mean, there's a big kid, but that's definitely an adult. Mm-hmm. All right, he walking over. All right,
right there.
All right, whoever this is
in that red shirt,
she hitting him.
She starts to hit this guy for whatever reason. She's done started jumping on him.
All right, now he on the ground. He on the ground now. See, he went down. That's his leg right there. He on the ground. All right, somebody grabbed her. Somebody grabbed the girl in the red, pulled her away. Let's see if we can take it back just a little bit. Somebody grabbed her.
Right. A police grabbed her off of him.
Yep. Somebody grabbed her off of her. Yep.
Looked like police or something.
Like somebody in a jacket or somebody
in uniform.
Yep.
Now that's
all right. Now it seems it appears to me, I might be wrong. The girl the girl that ended up getting hurt, she's on top of the guy.
Yeah.
Or trying to get on top of him. And it appears to me that this other little girl right here is kind of trying to diffuse it. Yeah. She kind of might have been raised a little better.
Okay.
Because she know that you ain't got no business doing this to no adult.
Right.
She seems to be in a child play.
Right, exactly.
All right. Now the girl gets up. She pushes the other girl. The girl that was being in, she pushed her. She threw one punch at the guy on the ground. She threw two punches at the girl on the ground. Now she grabbed. He grabbed her up. And like we keep saying, that was uncalled for.
Uncalled for, because he had her already. That is seriously uncalled for.
And I mean, it's sad all the way around.
I can't hardly watch it because he could have killed that little girl. You know, I can't hardly watch that.
The police need to know this.
Yeah, he needs to know it. I agree.
Yeah.
Step up.
In more than one way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to step up in more than one way. But man, it's sad that we even find ourselves in these situations. The best thing to do is to try to stay out of the situation, period.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Teach your kids to stay out of stuff like that.
Because it was started because of somebody else's action.
Yeah. Where's the girl in the red that started all the stuff? Do y'all think she ought to be charged with something?
I mean, the thing is, when it all boils down to it, she ain't having these problems right now. This girl in here fighting, you know, the rest of her life is gonna be messed up.
Yeah, like we told you. They say she broke her neck. She at one side, she can't hear out of one side of her head.
Well, I say they did. Well, from what I heard, her neck. I don't think she broke her neck. I know she had a seizure there. Or they said that she lost her hearing.
Okay.
They said that they said that she was regaining her hearing and she got released from the hospital, but they had to take her back because she got a fever. And they said that she started throwing up. She couldn't stop vomiting. So
yeah, she could have been killed.
She could have died right there
on the spot.
I mean, everybody can't take that.
Sure, okay.
Everybody can't take that. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, you take that same slam and you do that to 10 kids out there, somebody half of them ain't gonna make it.
That's right. That's crazy.
Yeah, and she was bleeding from the brain.
Oh man,
Yeah, I
that's
seen that
crazy.
too.
Yeah, and bleeding from the brain.
I mean, oh my God. I mean, he dropped it on her face.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I mean, I don't like it. It's hard for me to even watch it every time he slept because I think about it. If that was my child, I'd be going crazy.
To me, it's the sound of it to let you know, oh my gosh, oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God, he did that with every
head, man.
I mean, he put every ounce of, I mean, that was, he need, when I think of it in that way, he need to lose, he need to
do some jail time. I think he need to go to jail or go to prison.
Yeah, because he literally, he put everything in him in that.
He sure did. It's sad, but those other people, as soon as something happened, they scatter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they scatter. As soon as something happened, that's what happened.
Some of these police and that.
Yeah.
That's the other one. Yeah, a girl. Yeah, a girl kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I mean, that could have been a full-fledged ride if that dude would have been white, if the white guy would have slammed him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if the white guy would have been the one doing the slamming, that could have turned into something big.
I agree.
Yeah, it sure could have. And that's a problem, man. I'm telling you, that is a problem. Yeah, they nasty. A lot of them nasty. And you feel it because it could be your kid, your child. Mm-hmm. Man, you'll be going crazy that was your child. Somebody did that.
I mean, oh my God.
Oh man,
that's the only thing I think about when I see it.
Yeah, that's why I can't watch it. Man, you just think about a little helpless girl like that, man. Shoot, that's crazy.
Someone did
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's why we want you to tell them to stay out of the way. Because this is a cruel world out here. I can tell you that now.
I mean, you see what happened to people every day. People lose people in love every day.
You could die in a situation like that. What if somebody had a gun and started shooting and you the one running up there in the way?
Yep, exactly.
I'm just saying, it's so cruel out there. You don't even know. Yep. So you have this section is about teaching your kids to stay out the way.
Yeah, but me either.
I wouldn't either.
I mean, the sound of that, man. Don't nobody deserve that, man.
They sure don't.
Nobody deserve that, man. And I hope that officer ain't got no kids to where he would think that's okay to do that like that, man.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Being Crump on the CMPD. If I was, if it was mine.
Yeah.
Well, we all know. Somebody gonna be compensated for that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's gonna happen.
Because no matter, but it ain't gonna be like that because she did have a part in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He didn't just go grab a random.
Yeah, she wasn't random, just did. She was actually in the middle. Now to say that she didn't have nothing to do with it. Now I don't know how much you're gonna get, but she had no business there, man, at all. She didn't even start the thing.
It wasn't her beef.
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't seem like it was her beef.
No, it wasn't her beef, man. She got into that. I hate it for her because she got into that. That's why you teach your kids to stay out of the way and mind your business. Mind your business. Don't mind nobody else's business. That was you minding somebody else's business, man.
That's how it be. Especially with the new generation. Everybody grown, man. Everybody grown.
That's it.
Like you say, you put them same kids at the club, everybody running right over there. The man got a switch. Better get up and start shooting everywhere. And they running over there right towards them.
Yeah.
Me, the adult, I'm getting in the car. It's time for me to go.
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
I better come on. I'm going.
I'm not going towards all that.
If I see too many 15, 16-year-olds around me, I'm gone.
Yeah.
They ain't
up to nothing. Yeah. That ain't up to much of nothing, man. I'm telling you, but it's up to us. It's up to us. Your kid go to that school, man, you be talking to him. Stay out of the way of all this stuff, man. That could have easily been you.
Yes.
Yeah. Then what you want me to do after that? Now not only you done got messed up, I'm getting ready to get messed up because I'm getting ready to mess something up. See, that thing just don't stop.
It don't.
Yeah.
Excessive force, definitely.
Yeah. He sure didn't. He should. That's why he need to be locked up just for doing what he did, because his brain ain't thinking. Really, you get these cops on there. That's, to me, they got mental issues. The man got to have a mental issue. You don't grab a little girl like that and do that. You got some kind of mental issue. You know, not to say what somebody would do in the heat of the moment. We glad it wasn't no guns pulled out.
I mean, everybody know how to break up a fight. I don't care. We all done broke up a fight before.
Yeah.
You know how to break up a fight.
Yeah.
Shoot, if you got to grab somebody around the neck and give them a good little tug, you know what I mean? A good little restraint and pull them on back, do that. But you ain't got to. Nah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, good gosh almighty.
No, he ain't had to do that. That's just sizing up. You know, don't nobody like the bully. I never liked the guy that would pick on the lesser guy. You know, you know how that goes, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't never liked nobody who go pick on somebody your own side.
Somebody that you know ain't on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's plenty of people out here on that.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
If you want some smoke, go get it that way.
Go get it from somebody that want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because his mind, you picked that girl up in the air. You
Yeah,
could have just brought her back down and just set her
No,
down.
you could have just handcuffed her. You had her just handcuffed.
Even if he picked her up in the air, he could have walked clean across the parking lot with her. But I'm gonna be. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
Yeah.
Because he probably would have kept swinging on him. Probably would have hit him in the mouth, jaw, all kind of shit. I'm just be honest. She was on fire.
Yeah,
she was lit up.
Well, I see, it's so hard, man. It's a difficult situation.
She was lit up now.
Yeah,
she was definitely ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, let me ask you this point, though, because we done seen it, man. I know I done been through a lot of it. Now I don't know how to do it. I don't want to hit no woman. I don't like hitting a woman. And I know you don't want to hit no woman. You don't like hitting no woman. What if the woman keeps jumping on you? I'm just saying, it's stuff like that happens. Don't think this stuff don't happen. And at some point, somebody gonna do something.
I mean, and exactly. And the whole thing of the matter is, had the police not been out there, they got to go get her up off of them.
Yeah,
he was gonna get her up off of them.
He sure would. What I'm saying is, don't take it there. That's what we're talking about, being the adult. You know you can't beat a grown man. Why would you try to jump on him? I ain't never. First, we got to solve some problems around here. It's a lot of people ain't got a mindset, because I'm not gonna be jumping on nobody I can't beat. I'm not running up jumping on nobody I know I can't beat. I know I can't beat.
Yeah, you're right.
Now come on, man. Now so I'm going with a winning hand. I need a winning hand to go try to get on somebody I know I can't beat up.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems ludicrous to me, but I've seen it happen all the time.
Yeah.
I've seen women just smack men, jump on them, hit them in the face, do all
the
sooner or later, the man just strike back.
Mm-hmm.
And then what they said, oh, he shouldn't have hit that woman.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. But she pushed the button. She kept pushing. Yeah, absolutely. I believe that. Where was his training? Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm talking about the guy that she was on.
Yeah. He talking about the guy that she was actually on, that was on the ground. That she was on top of, beating and doing everything she could do. That's who he's talking about.
Police not been there, he would have got her up off of him.
Yeah, he was going to eventually get up off of him. You can't just sit there and start. That's what I'm saying. And don't think nothing's supposed to happen to you because you're a woman. I personally believe this too, Blow. I think, this is my personal opinion, women, so don't get mad at me. Listen, I think women push buttons to see how far they can get away with stuff. A lot of times. They just keep pushing buttons to see what they can and cannot get away with. That's a fact.
But that's not every woman, but
no,
some do.
A lot of them, some of them do. They just keep pushing buttons. They know what button. Why you push that button? Why would you push that button and you know you can't win?
Mm-hmm.
You push a button, you know you can't win.
Mm-hmm.
The thing gonna explode on you, but you push it anyway. You see that button and you just got to push it. You just got to do it. I see it happening all the time.
Yeah, they do it all the time. Straight hit a man in the mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, just boom.
Yeah. Like
damn.
Yeah. That's a big wrong. Yeah.
Like damn.
I push a few buttons. Yeah, I bet you do.
I know you'll try to steal off on something. I know you'll try to steal off on something.
I know it. You know, yeah. You know, you don't expect nothing to go wrong, but a lot of times stuff go wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
People could be having a bad day.
I mean,
doing
you
this.
can't. Yeah, when you put
Yeah.
a grown man with his back against the wall, he gonna come up out of there.
He
Let's
gonna
believe
come
that.
up. He ain't gonna let you keep doing that.
You can't.
Yeah, you know that. I done seen it a million times. Don't push that button. You just go push it anyway. Where is that? I'm gonna push that too.
Yeah.
You make it my job to push the button.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't do that, man. Do not do that. You know, doggone. Well, bro, we out of time already.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I'm just saying, man, we need to stop that. We need to, what we need to do is just train our kids better. I hate that for the little girl, but it's a cruel world out here.
It
And
is.
stuff like that happens, man.
That honestly one bad action cause you a bad reaction.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and that's what happened too.
Yeah.
Somebody bad action end up, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody got to remember, it's all fun and games until somebody get hurt.
Exactly. Then it ain't.
It's
no
all fun and games.
Yeah,
You be
it
on
ain't no more
Facebook
fun.
talking about your cousin. You don't like your cousin.
Yeah.
You don't like your cousin friend. You don't like this person. You
Yeah.
don't like that person. Y'all see each other. Y'all arguing. Y'all falling out. You
Yeah.
don't like this person. You don't like that person.
Yeah.
A fight break out. Oh, it's all fun and games. Now, when somebody get picked up in the air and dropped on their head,
Yeah. Then everything clearing out. Oh,
it's real now.
Yeah, it just got real.
Because one thing about it, though, out of the whole sad situation, I thank God that she didn't die.
Me too.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, my God. Watching that, thank God she didn't die.
Yeah.
Thank God she didn't
And
die.
I don't know whose child that is, but you know, man, I know they been about sick behind that there.
Yeah.
I know how I feel. I'll be about sick.
But in reality, you know, as crazy as it is, she'll learn. She knows she won't do that again.
Nah, she won't get in the middle of nothing like that.
She won't do that because that's you don't have to learn like that. We teach our kids so they don't have to. Kids don't. She shouldn't have to learn that way.
Yeah, that's the hard way. That's
the hard way to learn that, man.
Yeah.
That's a hard way to learn that. But all them kids out there.
Yeah, well, more than her learned something that day.
All of them learned that. Everybody that heard
more
that,
than her
learned that.
Yeah.
They learned that.
Yeah.
Let's believe that.
Yeah. Was he trying to diffuse the situation?
Well, I think it kind of went the thing where it went wrong about it was he was trying to get a child off of a grown man. Yeah. I think that's what kind of threw him. I don't know.
Well, that's what we just got through saying, Blo. Stay in a child's place.
Yeah, because
don't come up there. Grown stuff happened to you.
Have to pay that high price for a crime.
Well, let's say that. Let's say that again. But that's what happens out here. That's the grown-up thing that happens out here.
That's the point of this is a cruel world. You got look. Let me say one thing.
Okay.
Right? Let's say it wasn't a police officer. A man in the street would do her like that.
Exactly.
And don't even stop.
Yeah.
And don't even stop after that. Hit her about 10 times.
Yeah.
You ain't never seen that on them videos?
Yeah.
Where somebody get picked up and dropped on their head like that, and they clearly snoring and everything, and the person just go up there and bam, 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 bam. Come on now. That is the world we living in.
Exactly. See, we pay higher prices for everything we do. Sometimes the price is too big to pay.
You see them stories on the news, man. They go up in there, man, rob the drug dealer, shoot the dango girlfriend, the 2-year-old baby in there, and shot the baby. That is the world we living in. Kids got to know that. That is a child. She should be doing children things. A child don't have no business on top of no grown man.
Exactly.
What was she gonna do?
Exactly.
If everybody out there would have disappeared.
Now that's the question.
And it would have just been her and that man.
Now that's the question. What could she do to that man? I need somebody to answer that question before we go. I would still be mad even if it wasn't a police.
Yes, you're supposed to be. But we're not saying what he did was right.
No.
But the only point of the matter is when you put yourself in a position for something to go wrong, it can
go wrong.
And that's it.
Yeah.
When you put yourself in a situation for something to go wrong, it can.
Yeah. What's the price on that? Because I look at a lot of guys that wasn't doing nothing but smoking dope, wind up with 30 years in prison. Is that too much of a price? Your whole freaking life for a dime rock and you wasn't doing nothing but smoking? What kind of price is that to pay? You got thousands of people paid that price. I'm talking about thousands of people paid that one price for smoking a dime rock or even selling a dime rock. Thousands of people. So when you start talking about the price you pay out here, Boy, people pay a high price for a lot of small stuff every single day.
They do.
Yeah. So what did you tell the drug dealer? Stay out the way. Stop doing that. That's what you told him.
But one thing about we gotta have the mentality of let that situation be a learning. It's gotta be a teaching moment.
Right.
It's gotta be a teaching moment, or it's gonna happen again and again, and it's never gonna stop because when you're dealing with a generation like that.
Yeah.
Look, when we stop the video right there, you see it. She on top of the man. It's another child crunching down right there. Like, what is you doing? You tripping?
Yeah.
This is a grown man.
Yeah.
What is man? He gonna get your ass up off of him if you don't get your ass up off of him.
Yeah. It's sad, man. But I mean, it's so cruel. That's why you have to stay out the way. A drive-by. Somebody getting killed. Shouldn't have got killed.
No, we're not mad at no. We mad at the cop.
We ain't mad at
Look, now listen, we mad at the cop, but what I'm saying is, see,
the cop probably being present.
See, Art come from an era. I'm gonna say like this: Art come from an era. If Art got off the bus and Art mom was standing out there, and the bus driver said, Art been yelling, spitting out the window. I told Art to stop. Art gonna have a knot on his head before he get in the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
We come from an era, and maybe you come from an era where if the bus driver pull up and you out there, or somebody in our age range out there, and say the Art been out there spitting out the window and Art been loud, I've been telling him sit down. You in there jumping on the lady.
You gonna go jump on the bus driver.
See, that's what's wrong with the word now. Art come from an era where if the man down the street whoop Art, he go up there crying, he gonna get another whooping.
Absolutely.
Your child go down the road and get a whooping, or get popped for doing something they ain't got no business. Now you down there fighting them.
And I also come from the era to where if the child come home and I told my mama something that happened to me on the bus, she gonna make doggone sure before she go hollering at some bus driver that I ain't sitting there telling a lie, twisting the truth, doing all this stuff. She ain't running down there jumping on nobody just cause I said something. She gonna make sure she know that.
You gotta expect the unexpected.
Absolutely.
You gotta expect the unexpected.
Absolutely.
You got to.
Yeah, when you run into a situation, if my child come and tell me something that the teacher did, the first thing I'm trying to figure out, why did the teacher single you out?
Exactly.
Yeah, why did the teacher single you out of all the people in the class? You the one they singled out.
And this is the thing. He did not just go grab anybody.
Exactly. Why was you singled out? That's what I'd be asking my child.
And that's what's not about blaming her. She is the victim.
She the victim.
She the victim.
Yeah, she the victim and she two people in one. She caused her own thing because she didn't have to be there. But he didn't have to do that either. So he was wrong. She was wrong. It's two people wrong. He was wronger than her because he could have killed that girl.
He could have killed that girl.
Yeah, he need to be locked up. And she need to be disciplined whenever she healed up. I guarantee you one thing, if my mama would have seen that and I would have got done like that, as soon as I healed, I was going to get a whooping. I was going to get a whooping after I healed up. I still had something coming. Yeah, you just don't get to get away because something happened to you. No, you still get to get your punishment. See, that's the way that's supposed to go. You still get to get your punishment. That ain't enough punishment in my book. I'll wait till you heal up. My mama or my daddy would have waited till I heal up and come back and say, no, I still owe you that. They didn't forget no whooping. I swear they didn't forget no whooping. They still remember every whooping I was supposed to get, I got. Every whooping I got every whooping I was supposed to get. I got every whooping.
Some people are mentally messed up and don't exactly.
Yeah. And exactly.
Something was wrong with him.
Exactly.
And she put herself in the hands of somebody that was
a crazy maniac. Yeah, somebody a crazy maniac.
See, that's the whole thing. That's the point.
Yeah, right there.
That's the point. Yeah. He was her actions led her to be in the hands of somebody unstable.
Right. Unstable, mental ill person or somebody abusing their authority. Yeah. Now, I'm not blaming the girl. Yeah, I'm gonna blame her for being in the way to start with, but I'm gonna blame him for doing what he did because he did not have to do that. Yep. See, that's part of the problem. Let me tell you something. That's really part of the problem. The kids think they have no responsibility because something happened to them. That's part of the problem. Okay, just like a kid growing up in the ghetto, they feel like, well, I had to grow up in the ghetto, so I shouldn't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? I shouldn't go to school and get an education because I grew up in the ghetto. That's the mentality you get when you don't hold people accountable at the end of the day. That's the reason I would have got a whooping after I healed up, even if that would have happened. Because I'm still going to have to be held accountable for what I did at the end of the day. I wasn't innocent of everything. So what part that I need to be whooped for, I was going to get that whooping. Yeah, just because something happens to you, don't mean in the midst of you doing something, don't mean you get to get off. Yeah, it don't mean you get to get off. Yeah. Somebody might do something bad to me while I'm in the midst of doing something. Well, okay, something bad happened to me. But when I get back, I still got to pay for that. Yeah, you talking about a high price, but the price ain't fully paid yet. She paid a high price for what she did. You were absolutely right. That was a real big price. But the price that she's supposed to pay is a whooping after she get all healed up and back to normal. She's still supposed to get a whooping for that. Yeah, because I would have. Yeah, that lets you know you just don't get to get away. You don't get to get away either. He shouldn't get away and she shouldn't get away. The price shouldn't be that hard. No, it shouldn't. But she still had to pay for what she did. See, that's how you learn something. Otherwise, you ain't gonna learn nothing. Yes, she's a child.
Yeah, she's a child.
And she's supposed to recognize she's a child.
And that's the thing. A child has to recognize it. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's all right. Learn and grow and allow grace for your use. Oh, now let me ask you this. So you're gonna allow grace for use and nobody else? No, that ain't what the Bible said. You allow grace to everybody, not just because you're a child. You allow grace for everybody. See, because God is no respecter of person. He don't care whether you're old. He don't care whether you're young, little, nothing. See, that's the part that you're missing. You allow grace for everybody, not just one person, not just because you're little, not just because you're big, not just because you're old. You allow grace for everybody. That's why he needs to go to jail and she needs to still get a whooping. That's why. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, you got to get that through your head. That's part of the problem with these kids now. You don't get to get away. I always say, why are you rewarding a child, okay, for doing bad? I never seen this happen before. The children get rewarded for doing bad these days. How you get rewarded for doing bad? When did that start happening? Yeah. You do something bad, you go get a new car.
That's the way it goes.
I done seen this stuff happen. I done seen it happen. Yeah. You cuss out your mama and you get to get some new Jordans. Yeah, I done seen that. Yeah, I seen that with my own eyes. Kids cussing out their mama, they get new Jordans. They talk crazy all kinds of everybody and they get a new car. How you do that? How you get rewarded for that? You don't clean up your room, you don't care, you don't care, you don't even care. But you still get rewarded. I still going. They know that. These kids know that. Don't let these kids think that these kids are smarter. They smarter than you was when you was 8 or
they
10
got more
or 12.
information.
Yeah, they got the information.
They're walking around with the whole world in the palm of their hands.
In the palm of their hands. They got information you never did have or couldn't get a hold to, period. Yeah, that's the difference. They got the information. We didn't have the information. They got that information now.
You're right.
Yeah, they just got to use it. So I get what you're saying. Yes, he's a child. If it would have been mine, I'm terribly upset. I'm ready to kill something. Now, that's well, before we get out of here, I know we're running over a little bit. Let's go through this right quick. That was your child or my child. We upset like a son of a gun. Really, we going. I'm going down there.
I'm pissed too.
I'm going down there.
Already done that. I'm going with you.
I'm going down there
to
do something to somebody.
I'm going with you.
I'm going down there to do something to somebody. Okay, I get down there. Just say for instance, I get down there and I do something to somebody. I do something to somebody. Now they lock me up. They lock me up. I got to go do some jail time, this, that, and the other. And you rewind the tape all the way. How did I? And I'm sitting in there saying, how did I get in here? I'm sitting down there saying, how did I get locked up? I wasn't nowhere in the picture. Mm-hmm. Let's go all the way back. Now, how did I get in there? I want you to answer that, Blue. How did I get in there?
You put yourself in it.
I mean, was it my decision or my decision after somebody else's decision?
Yeah, somebody else made a decision that caused
a lot of people made a decision for me to get in there. Yeah. I didn't even have to be in there. The first decision was made by jumping on somebody.
by somebody else,
Right.
swinging on a man.
Somebody else swinging on a man, and then my child getting involved with that. My child getting involved. All this stuff is just chain reactions all the way down there. I'm sitting in prison, and I'm the only one in prison. How about that? Yeah. Hey, man, you got to be careful. That's what we're trying to show you. You got to look at it all. I'm sorry, you just can't take bits and pieces, and you still can't do something wrong and expect something good to happen to you. You still got to pay for what you did.
Yeah.
Everybody needs grace, not just one person. Everybody needs grace.
Right.
Not even just a child needs grace. Grown-ups need grace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you start talking about that, you really got to pay attention to what you say, because that's not biblical at all. God didn't give grace to just one person or another. He gives grace. He's no respecter of persons. You know that, right? Yeah, he's no respecter of persons. That's what I'm talking about. Man, you got to know this stuff. So when you start really digging in and diving into this stuff did not have to happen. It's more than one person wrong in this thing.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of people that's wrong in it.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people that's bearing some responsibility. And then you find me in jail at the end of the day. I wasn't even nowhere around. I wasn't even on the ground. I come running down there. That's what I've done something to somebody. Now I'm locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the way that works. You see, you can go down there and mess around and kill the man. Now I got a life sentence. And it didn't even start with me. I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't even around. You gotta think about that.
You're right.
Yeah, think about that, people. That's all I got to say. Think about that. That's how that stuff go down. You know, that's why you got to teach your kids from the beginning to stay out of the way. They don't get the parents involved in nothing. How many parents you think locked up now behind the kids that started something, did something, got in the way, got themselves in a jam, and the parents down there locked up? Now, what can the parent do for the kid now that he's locked? Nothing. Stuff go a long ways and go deep, because you got to think outside the box. You can't stay in this box you in, and you got to start thinking way outside the box. Like I said, when that child gets healed up and there, they should have a butt whooping coming. Yeah. Yeah, because you don't get to do nothing and get away because something happened to you. No, you don't get to get that. You still get to pay for what you did. You get a butt whooping, what you got to deserve coming for that. Yeah, you got messed. That was your doing. You did that, and the man didn't have to do that. He ought to be in prison. But you still got a price to pay for what you did. You think you just get to get away? One thing for certain.
Two things for sure.
We're going to tell the truth.
Because it's time.
It's time. Hey, we thank everybody for joining in tonight, man. It's just been a good discussion. Look, man, pay attention to your kids. We love every one of the kids, man. We don't want to see nothing happen to none of them. Yeah. I'm just as sensitive about mine as you is yours.
And the officer is 100% at fault. The girl, she's a victim in the situation, you know. But we have to teach our kids that you must stay out the way.
Yeah, it says she didn't pay already.
So she didn't pay already?
Yeah, she paid. She paid, but she still is a victim in that case. Okay, she's the victim. She still got to pay. And you pay more than one time. He's paying for her what she did, and he did too. So he's gonna pay for his, but she got to pay for hers. She got hurt in the middle of it, which is tragic. But she still get another whooping for going down there in the first place. See, she did two things. She paid for one of them. Yeah, she did two things. She paid for one. She went down there in the first place. That's the first thing she done. The second thing, she jumped on a man.
You talk about her paying again. Wow, double jeopardy.
That's it. That's it. Well, you committed two crimes. You did two things. You did two things. It's not double jeopardy. You did two things. You went down there in the first place. That's on mama and them. Mama and them would have told you not to go down there, period, what you're doing down there. Then you had the nerve to jump on somebody. You got out of line twice. But we thank you for joining in.
All right.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.